She arrived in Finland with master's degree, professional experience, and a clear sense of who she was. She believed the pause would be temporary, that once the children were older, life would continue where it left off. But for many immigrant mothers, that pause quietly becomes permanent. In this episode, we talk about what happens when education loses its value, when language becomes a gatekeeper, and when motherhood slowly reshapes a professional identity. This conversation is about noticing what often goes unseen and asking what could be done differently. This is the Quiet Land podcast, and today I'm speaking with Sharmin, mother of three who moved to Finland from Bangladesh. It took her years to feel welcome in Finland, the Quiet Land. Hi Sharmin, thank you so much for coming here this morning, and thank you for trusting me with your story. So we'll keep this very conversational, and will guide us through a few themes so we don't jump around. We'll try to stick to the most important parts of this conversation. We'll take it step by step. So if we start, just to orient our listeners, you moved to Finland from Bangladesh. You're a mother of three. Your youngest is still under 1 year old, right? And you have two school-aged children. That's wonderful. And also, you're holding a master's in social work already when you came to Finland,
yes.
Right? Right. So, welcome. There's been quite a bit of discussion recently about how Finland attracts highly educated migrants like yourself. But then we struggle to actually use the talent. So I'd really like to hear, when you arrived in Finland, who did you think you were going to become here? What was your expectation for yourself?
Yes, Thanks, Jenny. When I came here, I came as a student. And already I have had my own degree from Bangladesh as a social worker.
Yeah.
So I came here another subject, and unfortunately I could not continue my study because it was far from Helsinki, and my husband already live in Helsinki.
Yes.
But in Bangladesh, we don't have a very good work opportunity in social work field. But I thought in Finland, I know already that in developed countries, it has a good working field. So I thought I can maybe do my job in the same field. But when I came, slowly I realized that it's not easy because when we have our own degree from different country, like not in European Union, different Asian country or other. So it's quite difficult to go get a job in the same field. And another problem is language barrier also.
Yeah.
But when I came, I was very happy because it's the happiest country and very safe for women. Everything was very good. But slowly, I realized that it's quite difficult to get job in my own field.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when did you start to feel that? Was it quite recently after you arrived, or did it take some time? Like I like to say sometimes, or some people have said that they have like a honeymoon period first when they arrive. Did you feel like you had that honeymoon period?
Yeah. Maybe 1 year, 1.5 years, I was very happy for everything.
Yes.
But slowly I realized, because my husband also studied from Finland.
Yes.
He has Finnish degree, but because he doesn't have Finnish language skill, that's why he has to do odd jobs, like what doesn't relate it with his study.
Yeah.
So and he become frustrated. So when I see this situation and I realize that this is the reality, then I become frustrated also. Was
that before you had your children, or did you have children at the time already when this frustration started?
That time my first baby was maybe under 1 year or something like that. That time I realized that it's happening now. And when I asked my friend or our circle, that what will happen when my baby will go to daycare, then how it will work. Then they suggested you have to maybe have a new degree from Finland. It doesn't work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I remember when we had our initial conversation, you mentioned having an identity crisis, like who am I sort of thing. Can you describe the moment when you realized you felt lost or even invisible in Finland?
Yes, when I think I have my own dream, because I came here in Finland when I was maybe 27.
Yeah.
So when I started in my country, I have dream and I come Europe. So I thought maybe it will be wider. But slowly, when I realized that when I don't have this language skill, so I am zero. Other quality is none because I don't have this skill. And I have some problems. I see my husband is also frustrated about his career, is also depressed me. That time I was thinking that there is nothing. Maybe I have to change my degree profession. But another side told me that no, I have to try at least what happened. That I studied from my country. I want to see is there any output from my study. So
was it your own idea, or were there some advice given to you that you should, that despite you having a master's already, was there some advice given to you that you should start another set of studies here?
Yes, unfortunately, I went, when we are unemployed, we have this TE office, this system. When I discuss with them, I have several meetings. Yes. And after that, they told that they don't know how it works, because in Finland, they have different structure and everything is different. So they cannot guide me the right way. And then somebody told me that maybe lähihoitaja is the good option, because in Finland this profession is very demanding at that time and you will get job very easily, and you don't have to be very skilled in Finnish language. And always they told me that if we want to in this profession, your Finnish language should be very good. So
so they advise you to maybe start lähihoitaja
and somebody like avustaja or a short course like this. Yeah.
And was it because did they say like the language, you don't need that much of the language skills then?
And maybe easier to get job.
Yeah. Did you try to talk to them that, hey, I have a master's already?
Yes. Always I was very... I already took my certificate and I told, so is there anything happen, or just I don't want to leave my all certificates? Yeah. So, but...
what was your response?
We are very sorry. I know you have a dream. In Finland, it's very difficult without language. And I told that how well I should speak if I want to work in this field. You should be fluent and official Finnish language. Always the language is the barrier. And I can realize nobody tell me the right process, how I can justify my certificates and how I can go this track. Yeah. Maybe they don't know also. I don't know why they don't want to help me this way. But I went several places, like different NGOs, career course and courses.
You tried different organizations to get the help. Yes. And was the advice pretty much the same from everywhere?
Most of them try different profession.
Okay.
Yeah.
But none really try to help you to get your own.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that they don't know, or I don't know why they don't the same profession they can't guide. Yeah, and it's a very common problem, I think, when I discuss with my friend or some other people. They have the same.
Let's go.
You talk about the language already as being one barrier there. Were there other concrete barriers that made it difficult to continue your career at the time, other than the language, do you think?
Maybe at that time I don't have network. I don't have Finnish friend circle.
Yeah.
I was home with kids and I don't get enough information where I have to go with whom I can ask question like this kind of problem. And and I don't know which profession will work in Finland. Always I try, okay, if I change, what is the best profession? I don't want lähihoitaja.
Yeah.
And then another best option. Who will tell me and what is the best option? So it also difficult to find because in Finland they have different profession and different kind of work environment. So I don't know. So I try to know this, but it was quite difficult to find the right information.
Yeah, there was nobody really was able to guide you into that.
Yeah, I think not any specific person helped me that this is the right track. By this way you can go and it will help. Yeah.
And if I bring back a little bit about the motherhood, you were a mother at the time already. You had 1 or 2 children at the time already?
Sometimes 2.
Two there. How was it navigating everything, trying to build your career there, but also you had to take care of 2 young children. How was that for you?
It was difficult and sometimes boring. That's why one day maybe in Neuvola I saw a paper that there are some free language courses and I can go also with kids. So I started to go there and it opened my eye. And after that I got friend and teachers, they are also volunteer. They came my friend. So I discuss with them and sometimes if I don't understand anything in letter like an email, I can discuss with them. This slowly I get some power or strength that okay now maybe I can connect. And I ask them about different kind of professions and how it works. So when I go outside with kids, then I ask them, is there anything like this where I can join? Then I join different organizations. So at the same time, I went different places with my kids and it helps me. I get information from there, not any particular organization.
Yes.
Different person I ask or different place I go and I learn new thing like this. So every day my routine was more at the morning. We finish breakfast and we go outside different places and different language group.
So meeting actually these different people.
Different mothers.
Exactly. You were able to get more information. Yes, and ask for advice also. Yes.
Yeah.
That's great. How did you manage or survive professionally during all those years? I mean, you started, like we're beginning this conversation, when you first arrived in Finland, it was this honeymoon period. And then the reality hit there and you had this crisis time where you felt you were like nothing, like zero, nolla, like you said. How did you survive all of that there? We talked about a little bit about the motherhood. How did you survive that? But professionally then, how did you go through all of those years after all that advice people were giving that, start your studies with lähihoitaja, which was not you wanted?
I Actually, when I came home, I always discussed with my husband, and sometimes we plan to move from Finland, an English-speaking country, because he doesn't have also good job. So if I have to move another profession, so it's better than we'll move from Finland.
Yes.
But that time, my husband told me it's same. Everywhere you are immigrants, so same for foreigner. So everywhere same problem you have to face.
Yeah.
So we can try here.
Yeah.
And one day I was a group, her immigrant mother with kids, and this is like voimistelu, like exercise group mother. And there I saw a Somalian social counselor.
Yes.
And then I surprised, okay, maybe it's quite similar with me. I don't know that it's social worker or social counselor difference in Finland. So I asked her that I already had a degree from Bangladesh.
Yes.
So is it same like you?
Yeah.
She told me she started from Finland, but she knows a Pakistani woman. She is now social worker.
Yes.
So she told me that she can connect us. So it's unofficially, not just a group. And I asked, so just I waiting, she give me this woman number.
Yes.
Then I contact her. And then she told me that she also started from Finland, but my case is different. I am from Bangladesh. So, but she told me that maybe you can contact with Valvira, this organization who deal everything like social worker or social counselor, everything. So that time I got the first information. Okay, so I have to contact with Valvira. They know that how it's work. My certificate how will prove in Finland.
That was the first time you heard about it.
Yeah.
And
So,
after being how many years in Finland at that point?
Maybe in 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
But it's non-officially somebody
and
told me.
Yeah, exactly. And it was
I was different places, but they don't know. So that time, and then I contact with them. So after that, I get some light. Okay, now maybe I know how it's work.
Yes.
Then I contact with them several times. I went there because I don't know the process. So it was quite difficult for me. And the website I have to check. And I take help with these teachers also. My Finnish language groups, the volunteer, I asked them that I read this is how it's work. It was quite difficult. Yeah. That time get the correct information. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it
and it takes time, maybe 1 year. They justify my all certificate, and I have to pay 1,000 euros. So that time I was unemployed.
Yes.
So it's also expensive for me.
Yes.
And it was very difficult. It was very, very difficult for me to get the right information. And I went different places, same question I asked, but I didn't get any specific answer from any specific person. But slowly one person gave me this, and then I went there and I went there, like this way.
Yeah.
It's
so every time you got a little bit more, maybe something, information, and you could go to the next person.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of resilience also. Yeah. Where did you get that energy to continue and continue and continue?
I don't know, because actually I have something that I want to know what will happen with my... I don't want to finish everything.
Yeah,
I want to at first know that is there anything with my certificate. I want to justify this. Yeah. Because in Finland, we have like our own degree and we have merits. So why they don't want to use this? I want to know, and I want to learn Finnish language, and I want to have my own degree. Then I want to go and tell why you don't want to give me job. Like this kind of courage I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
After all your experiences over these years that you've been in Finland, whether it was about, your regarding a professional life or your private life also, because you had to look after your children and everything, what do you wish was better understood about the experiences of highly educated immigrant mothers in Finland?
I think they in the Finnish structure, they should not think that all are the same category. They just, you are mother and you are immigrant. They have a specific thinking that, maybe you will go this, because when we went to Finnish language course, the integration process, so maybe they have a specific narrow planning with their clients that, maybe they will go lahihoitaja, hammashoitaja, avustaja, a specific profession. So they guide this like this way. But if Finland develop that if highly educated women come here and they just try to find out the processing, how their study can use in Finland, their own profession, it will help also Finland and also this client also, because I can realize more. I have discussed with many friends, and they told me that when they are doing anything like from that is not their dream job maybe, but they have to do in Finland because it was easier for them. They are bored after 10 years, after 8 years, and they do not giving the best. Because they have to do it. But if they can do their best, and if they have this opportunity, they can choose. And if they get the correct information, then I think it will help Finland also and immigrant mother also.
And the information needs to come on time, right?
Yes, on time.
This next part stopped me when she first said it, because it reveals something very concrete about how the system is designed and who it's not designed around.
And another thing I realized when we are in mother and like maternity leave, that time we are not any service. We are not in TE-toimisto client. No. So it's out of service. So who I will call? I don't have any career course or nobody. I have to find any volunteer or something like this. So I think it's a long time, and maybe if our system develop and want to help mother to connect, that time maybe career coach can contact with them, some connecting, and maybe organizing some not long time, short Finnish language courses that mother can learn Finnish and 1 hour, 2 hour caring baby in babysitting. So mothers can a little bit learn Finnish, and in the same time they can plan their career and get some information.
Because it sounds like once you become a mother, you're categorized as being mother, and you don't get the help of an immigrant. You said, you don't get the help anymore.
No.
Whereas a lot of mothers actually would like to develop their skills, or get maybe wider their networks while they are looking after the baby. So that would be a good opportunity maybe there. Utilizing that time, basically.
And especially if I think my certificate, everything, when I send to Opetushallitus and Valvira, it takes around 2 years. So maybe it can happen when they are taking care of their children, if they take the proper guideline. They can start this in the same time, but it takes also a long time. Normally, if anybody want to justify their certificate, so they started when they are inclined in TE-toimisto. But
did you actually say it takes 2 years?
Because in Valvira, because everything they justify from my university, so it takes long time. Wow. And when I send any email, Valvira send them to Bangladesh. You know, in Bangladesh, not everything is digitalized.
Yes.
So it takes time. And also, it also takes time. So it's a long process and it's also expensive.
It's very long.
And the main problem, mothers are out of any service. They are just maternity leave, so they are not in their client. Yeah.
So there's a space to rethink about, how to help these immigrant mothers also during their maternity leave, which would benefit, like you said, Finland and the mothers themselves.
Yeah. And some organizations, NGOs help, but it's not like they arrange Finnish language groups or something, but it's voluntary. It's not voluntary, and there is not so professional.
Yes. So maybe the help of the quality might vary depending on who you get there, really. Now, thank you. Now we've gone through some of the main questions that we were discussing earlier, and now I have a closing question, and this is a question I'd like to ask all of my guests. Looking back, what's the one belief about motherhood or work that you have quietly let go of over the years?
When I was home, so I was very passionate when I will go to work and I want to hard work all day like this. But now I am home with my baby under 1 year, and I am with him very relaxed, and I think I have whole life to work. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy. But before that, I was very hurry. I want to go work. I want to do something because, I didn't do anything in Finland still. So I have so many questions in my head, and I don't know what will happen, what I can do. But when I was in working life, so now I'm relaxed and I'm enjoying with him. And I think,
it's beautiful.
I can do work in future now. I want to enjoy with him.
Yeah, so to enjoy while he's still this little tiny baby there. Because he will grow, right?
But before I have some, harsh that I want to go job. I have to do this like this.
Like because you have to go back to work straight away.
But I want to know what will happen with me because I have so many questions in my head. Maybe that's why. But I am quite relaxed and
Yes. So not rushing into things, but enjoying the moment. Really, like enjoying the life what it is at the moment. Yeah. That's beautiful. Sharmin, thank you so much for being with me and joining me this morning. It's been actually a pleasure. Thanks for sharing your story with me and the listeners. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you, Whitney.
Listening to Sharmin, I kept thinking about how much talent can be delayed by design. When recognition takes years, when support systems pause during maternity leave, and when information arrives too late, ambition doesn't disappear, but it does stall. If integration frameworks fail to account for motherhood, then this isn't only a personal struggle, it's a structural gap. And the question becomes, how much potential are we prepared to let sit on hold? In the next episode of The Quiet Land, I speak with Regina from Estonia, whose story takes us into another invisible layer, professional networks. We'll explore what happens when opportunities are not written in job ads, but quietly shared inside circles you may never be invited into. Come join us next week.